Welcome to our quarterly Hydrasession happiness event. We are so excited to be here with you for Hydrasession happiness. We do this once a quarter on the last Monday of every quarter. So the last Monday of March, the last Monday of June, the last Monday of September, and the last Monday of December. So you'll want to set your alarm right now. Look up the date, set your alarm now so that you can join us for this experience because it is amazing. Okay. Amazing. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to just kind of go through what's going to happen. This is an ultra exfoliating treatment. Should not be done more than once every 3 months. So that's why we have it spaced out that way to support you with it. Each of the products that we're going to use can be used individually on separate nights as part of your regular skincare regimen. And as we kind of run into that, we will let you know that. Okay. I'm going to go through in a minute all of the products that we're going to be using. We're going to be using several different types of products in one sitting. If you have sensitive skin, some of the things you may want to use on your hand only, there's no problem with that, so that you can kind of get the experience, but not put it on your skin, especially if it's products you're not used to. And of course, we are only going to be using Mary Kay products. And we already know that Mary Kay products are meant to work together, even across different lines. We're going to kind of marry different lines today as we go through this. I absolutely do not recommend trying this exfoliation treatment with other lines and mixing and mingling. And so, for example, if you use some Mary Kay stuff, but you're like, oh, I have a charcoal mask from some other line, well, I wouldn't try to do this and then use that charcoal mask from the other line again. So would not try to do that. Okay. So those are our legal disclaimers that we have to do because, I'm a lawyer and I like to do these things. Okay. All right. So let's kind of talk about what we're going to be doing. While we do that, let us know in the comments if you had ever heard of a Hydrasession before. Maybe you regularly come back with us once a quarter. Had you ever heard of it? What had you heard about it before? So let us know that in the comments as we kind of walk through what we all have near us. Okay. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, I would definitely recommend having a pen and paper because we're going to do a lot of things. And so you're going to want to keep track of the things you do, the order that we do them in. Of course, if you need a reminder, refresher, you can always come back and watch this video. We're on our Facebook group and we're on our YouTube channel for this Hydrasession happen quarterly on the times that I told you. But I like to keep a pen and paper near me when I'm going through a lot of things because it helps me remember everything, right? And then you're going to want to have a washcloth. Okay. You're going to want to have a bowl of water near you or around you. Many of you may be hanging out in your bathroom, hanging out with us. Totally fine. Okay. And then products that we're going to use Mary Kay product wise. Okay. Let me kind of walk through it. All right. So first, Mary Kay product wise, we have our eye makeup remover. Okay. We're going to show you every single product. So if you're running around gathering products, looking through what your consultant sent you, she may or may not have sent you an eye makeup remover, or he may or may not have sent you an eye makeup remover, depending on what's going on, because the post office doesn't like very much when we mail this. So if you don't have this, don't worry. Anything you don't have that we talk about, just kind of skip over it, but we're going to show it to you. Okay. So eye makeup remover. The next thing that we're using is we happen to be using the Time Wise Repair Cleanser. This is the cleanser that is meant to be used in a Hydrasession. If you're using another cleanser from a Mary Kay line, that is okay. But because this has our Voluform complex and of the way it is situated and what's in it, we actually do use this cleanser in the Hydrasession. All right. Next thing that we're going to use is the Microdermabrasion Refine. You may see a little packet that says Microdermabrasion Refine, or of course, if you have the full size, that's fine. We're only using the Refine today, although typically microdermabrasion is 2-step with the pore minimizer. We have our Satin Lips Scrub. Okay, Satin Lips Scrub. You may see a little thing that says Satin 1 or Lips 1 or something like that. Okay, if your consultant sent you samples of that. We're going to be using our Mary Kay charcoal mask. So we've got full size. You may see kind of a green and white little packet for your charcoal mask. You may have samples of the hydrogel patches. You may not. It's totally fine. We're going to be using our hydrogel eye patches as well. We're going to be using Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. You probably have samples of that or the full size. We're going to use the Shea Butter Lip Balm. That is the companion to the Satin Lips Scrub that I showed you earlier. We're going to be using the HA Plus Ceramide Hydrator. This is another thing that you are likely to not have been sent. However, we're going to show it to you and tell you all about it. It's amazing. And we're going to close it all up and we're going to all sleep with our moisture renewing gel mask, the only mask we have that you will ever sleep with. Okay. All right. So everybody got everything around them or got most of the stuff, or you're just hanging out with us. It looks like we have a mix of people that have tried a Hydrasession that are back with us. We also have some people who've never heard of it and are just excited to hang out with us. And so we are excited for you too. Make sure that you introduce yourself and give a shout out to the beauty consultant that invited you to join in with us this evening. We want to celebrate you and celebrate her so that we can do that all together. All right. And I've got my other Hydrasession hostesses here with me today. So they're going to tell you, oh, my name is Farrah Fontaine Felix, and I am in Kissimmee, Florida. And they're going to tell you their names and where they're from. So my other Hydrasession hostesses, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
So I'm Christine Howard, and I'm dialing in from Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Awesome. Thank you, Christine, for being here with us.
I'm Kimberly Brown in Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. Awesome. So we are representing for all over, and you're going to get to meet our Hydrasession hostesses a little bit more in advance as we go through. So don't worry about that. If you have never, I don't think there should be many people that are experiencing Hydrasession for the first time with us. But if you know anything about Mary Kay, we're all about believing women are beautiful. We are all about supporting women and loving the skin that they're in. And we really believe in creating a community that helps us all collaborate, helps us all to celebrate each other. So we're excited that you are here to be a part of that. We're going to focus on a lot of different product lines today, but if you have, again, not ever tried any of our other product lines or experienced all of our other product lines, we do have 6 main product lines, which is our botanical effects, really indicated for women in kind of that, under 19 years. It's got dragon fruit and aloe. We have a full entire clear proof acne line, which is awesome for eliminating and preventing acne and for everyone. We've got our MK Naturally line, and it's natural, EcoCert certified, recyclable packaging. We've got a line for the men. We're not going to be using anything from the men's line today, but we do have a line for the men. We've got our award-winning Time Wise Miracle Set. We're going to be using pieces of some of the Time Wise items today. And then, of course, Time Wise Repair. We're going to be using parts of that today. So we have all different skincare lines. And if you've never kind of experienced or dived into that, then make sure you connect with your consultant for that. We talked a little bit about what the Hydrasession is. Very, very popular spa treatment. So everything we're going to do today is going to allow you to kind of bring the spa home with you. All right, let's get into it. I'm loving seeing you guys and seeing who's here. Thank you so much for all of our guests for joining us. Okay, let's start off with our eye makeup remover. If you have ever hung around with any Mary Kay beauty consultant, you know we are all pretty much obsessed with this product. Okay, and so it's got a dual phase formula, as you see there. And so before I shake it up, I want you guys to kind of see that there's 2 phases here. You've got your top phase and your bottom phase, and you can kind of really see them separated out. Now, I'm going to shake them up, but I wanted you guys to see it before I shake it up. The top phase is great for removing waterproof eye makeup, and the bottom phase removes non-waterproof eye makeup or any kind of dirt and dust that is tending to accumulate around your eye area. The phases work together, so that's why we shake it up. And even if you don't always wear eye makeup, or you're like, I never wear eye makeup, do I need an eye makeup remover? You do, because we all have little dust mites that live in our sheets and in our pillows and all of that good stuff. And, we don't want to end up elderly women or men with no eyelashes. Okay. And so I shook up my eye makeup remover very well so that my top phase and my bottom phase blend together. My eye makeup remover is oil-free, safe for sensitive eyes, safe for contact lens wearers. And I'm just going to gently pat along that eye area, getting rid of any dirt and dust that's accumulated. We want to remember, if a product is not for the eye, it should not be near the eye. So even though the cleanser we're going to use and that you use regularly, no matter what Mary Kay skincare line you're using, is very gentle and safe for sensitive skin, it is still not proper to be taking your cleanser and rub, rub, rub around that eye area. We only want to be using products that are for the eye, near the eye. And so that's why we kick off our time together with our oil-free eye makeup remover, using that as the first product. Get rid of dirt and dust every single night, no matter what. Okay. So if you didn't have it, don't worry. You will get a chance to try it eventually, but we're kicking that off with it so that we can show that to you. All right. So the next item we're going to use is, of course, our cleanser. Everything begins with cleanser, right? It is one of my favorite things. No matter what line you're doing, you got to have a cleanser, you guys. It's kind of like brushing your teeth. Okay. So Kim is going to take us through our next item, which is our Voluform Foaming Cleanser. Kim, take it away.
All right. So, ladies, we are going to jump right in. And like Farrah said, this is one of the products that you may not have used before or may not be using on a regular basis. But our Time Wise Voluform Foaming Cleanser is in our Time Wise Repair line, which is indicated for those of us who are beginning to really see visible signs of aging. And just like the name implies, it's gonna foam up. So we're gonna wet our faces. Just like always, you want to start with a damp face. You want to start with about a nickel-sized amount. You probably are going to end up with more in your sample package if you were sent samples of this, way more than what you need for today. And as always, you're going to do those same 5 dots that we are known for to help evenly distribute that product and keep it in the tube so that you are not using more than you actually need. So once you get that cleanser on in those 5 dots, you're going to either use your Skin Vigorate brush like Farrah is doing, or you can use a washcloth, or like myself, you can use your fingertips. I absolutely love this cleanser. I love how gentle and moisturizing it is, that even as foamy as it gets, we see Farrah up top there looking like a whole Halloween mask. Now, typically with something that is so thick and so foamy, I would find it to be drying. But with this, it's like the more it foams up, the more moisture that is being retained in the skin. And that's one of the things that really makes it very special. And it's just kind of luxurious, honestly. I mean, don't you guys feel how like soft and smooth that is? So I'm going to take these earrings off so that I do not destroy them, but I'm sure that everybody else is probably ready to go ahead and rinse off that cleanser. So one of the things that happens a lot of times is that we get in a hurry and we don't get all the cleanser off. This is one of those experiences, and you really should every day, where you want to make sure that you take the time and get it all off. Right? You don't have to be in a hurry. We're still going to be here. Everybody's doing it. Go ahead and just thoroughly get that cleanser off of your face.
You are right. I absolutely love this cleanser. Even though I'm typically a Time Wise regular Miracle Set girl, I just love this foaming facial cleanser. I love incorporating it as part of my skincare regimen. It feels so good. And I love that we get to kick off our time with the Time Wise Repair Cleanser. Okay. I think everybody's doing well and nice and rinsed off. So you guys, we're going to head to our next step as part of our Hydrasession. Our step 2 is our Microdermabrasion Refine. I dare say most of you have tried this independently. Typically it's Monday night. So if it's a regular Monday night where you're not doing Hydrasession, on Mondays we micro, right? And so Christina's going to walk us through that Microdermabrasion Refine step of what we're doing next. So Christine, go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Farrah. So this amazing super duper microdermabrasion refine scrub reduces fine lines and refines skin's texture while removing dead skin cells and dirt buildup in your pores. It actually cleans out the inside of your pores and around your pores. So you're going to go ahead and put just a little dot on your forehead. Again, with the dots, cheeks, nose, chin. I like to put a little bit on my neck and just get in there and remove all the gook and dirt and grime and makeup that you've been wanting to remove from all of the day's work that you've been doing, right? And each time you do this, you're actually renewing your skin cells times 100. So you only need to do this maybe once or twice a week. I do it maybe even 3 times a week, but definitely every other day. And you can even add a little bit of water just to get it going real good. It's not going to suds up because it's just a scrub. It's, I believe we call them oxidized crystals or whatever. And it actually brings oxygen to your skin instantly.
Aluminum oxide crystals. Yep.
Yes. So again, you want to go ahead, get in there, and then start to remove. Make sure you get all those crystals off your skin because you don't want to be mixing your mask up with it either.
And
Ooh,
so I
doesn't
love that you
that
said
feel
that.
like...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, doesn't that feel like a newborn baby? Go ahead.
Yeah, I love, love, love. And I love that you mentioned, typically, you guys, you may be wondering, hey, I know if you've gone to like a Mary Kay beauty experience and you did only the microdermabrasion, you know that we always warn you, you don't mix microderm on the same day as mask, on the same day as peels, but we're doing all that today, right? And so that is why we warned you at the beginning. We only do the Hydrasession quarterly because it's a lot, right? We're doing the Hydrasession comes in kind of 2 parts, the exfoliation part, which we're really diving into now. Microdermabrasion is the deep exfoliation. Typically on Mondays we micro, on Wednesdays we charcoal, on Fridays is facial peel Friday when I'm breaking up these products. But today we're using them all together, doing all the exfoliation, and then we're going to do all the hydration in a minute, okay? And so I get to walk us through our next next steps of exfoliation, which is our charcoal mask. Again, many of you have probably done this individually, but doing it when our pores are wide open immediately after the microdermabrasion, again, just takes it to another level, okay? So go ahead and you're gonna grab your packet that says charcoal mask. I'm gonna use my masking brush, which I highly recommend for every single mask that I have. I use my masking brush, and we're gonna go ahead and put that charcoal mask right on top of our very nice open pores from having just done our microdermabrasion. Now, charcoal mask is an exfoliating product, but it works a little bit differently than the microdermabrasion. Again, I typically will only use this 1, maybe 2 times a week if you have very, very oily skin, but I'll typically do it on Wednesdays. Our charcoal, if you kind of remember from your high school chemistry, charcoal on the table of periodic elements is among the elements that has a magnetic-like property to it. And so when we apply charcoal to our nice open pores, it is actually acting like a magnet and pulling out and unclogging our pores, absorbing excess oil, reducing shine. I love the smell of it, you guys. If you are trying this live with us, let me know how you feel about the smell of the charcoal mask. It's one of my favorite things, and I'm not like into a lot of smells. I tend to get like massive allergies when I'm exposed to smells. So I just love the smell of this. It's actually a little bit of honeysuckle, and you've got a little bit of mint. And so you guys can feel, since your pores are nice and open from having done microdermabrasion previous to this, you can feel that it's really, the mint is getting into your pores, sucking everything out. I also love about our charcoal mask, you guys, it is a wipe off, not a peel away. So we're going to let it dry a little bit, but you're going to see how easy it is to come off. Now we're going to do our satin lip scrub right a little bit before we take off our mask. So hold on your lips one. And you guys, like I said, we got to let our mask dry for a few minutes. So while we do that, we want to give you the opportunity to get to know our Hydrasession hostesses just a little bit more. They're going to share with you a little bit about their backstory. How did they come to be on screen doing this with you today, right? Okay, so first let's meet Christine. She's going to tell us a little bit. Christine is a senior beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does as her regular job, when she started Mary Kay, where Mary Kay found her, and what she loves the most about building a Mary Kay business in this season. So Christine, let's take it away.
Thank you, Farah. So yes, I'm a senior beauty consultant for Mary Kay. I've been working my business on and off for about 15 years, but working my business consistently under Fairly Firecracker Fontaine Felix for the past almost 5 years now. And I can't believe it because I've been having so much fun. Now, by day, Monday through Friday, I am a director for Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Basically, I'm helping small, micro, minority-owned businesses get work with the district as a prime contractor. So I figure if I can help other people get work and have their own business, why not give it a shot and have my own business? And I feel like this is the best business to have because not only am I growing in my career level. I used to be just a basic independent beauty consultant, but now I'm a senior beauty consultant on my way to being a future red jacket, but y'all don't know nothing about that. But anyway, it has also helped me become I feel, better auntie, a better sister, a better cousin. Just all around personal development is what I absolutely love about this business. And I can work my business anywhere, I can be in Ohio, I can be in California, I can be in Dallas. I love working my business no matter what. And right now, I'm actually working my business in my bathroom.
Love, love, love that. Thank you so much, Christine, for sharing a little bit about you. And Miss Kimberly Brown, tell us a little bit about you as we continue to wait for our mask to.
Kim Brown's my name, and skincare is my game and makeup. So I'm about 3 years into this business. By day, I also work for a large urban school district here in Cleveland, Ohio. And I got a big old job. It's not even worth getting into because it's exhausting and it's major. And I have a lot of responsibility and it takes up a lot of my time. But I came into this work kicking and screaming. I was the biggest skeptic in the world, the biggest naysayer in the world, the person who nobody would ever think would do anything of the sort. No interest in sales, no interest in entrepreneurship, really no interest in even having a side hustle, to be perfectly honest, except that I knew I needed one. And I don't know, I just looked up one day and said, let me go ahead and take a chance on myself because what's the worst that can happen? And yeah, so glad I did. 3 years later, I have discovered not only that I love the products that I get to try at half off, but I also am just enjoying the joy that I have for myself when I look in the mirror and I feel really good and I have a better understanding of skincare ingredients and how my skin works and reacts and responds to different things. There's a level of joy that I have in just being in fellowship with my Mary Kay sisters and learning from one another and helping and lifting one another up. And there is certainly a joy that I get from interfacing with women, whether I'm just meeting them or whether they have been a part of my personal Mary Kay family for the whole 3 years that I've been around. It is joyful and it is a level of joy that I didn't understand that I needed, a level of fellowship and community that I didn't know that I needed in the throes of the pandemic and beyond. So I am loving it. I'm loving how it fits into my life.
I love that. Mary Kay just fits, and that community piece and the opportunity we get to kind of all work together is awesome. I love that you shared that, Kim. And I think it's so important just to kind of know a little bit about a company that you're supporting. And so we've got a few more minutes to let our mask dry, you guys. And so we just want to share with you a little bit more just about Mary Kay across kind of holistically about Mary Kay. So check this out as we hang out with Mary Kay. So let's check it out. All righty, we're going to check it out.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
I said, wow, since 1963, isn't that impressive? Okay, I love, love, love that. Let us know some of the things you love just hearing, or were new to you, or were a good refresher to you hearing about Mary Kay as we get ready to scrub our lips with our Satin Lips, okay, which is our Shea Sugar Scrub. Now, this is one of the things, maybe if you've been to a Mary Kay beauty experience in person, you have experienced this before, but if this is your first time, it's one of my favorite products. It's, again, one of our most popular products in all of Mary Kay. This is a sugar scrub to get rid of the dead, dry skin on your lips. Remember, in this stage of the Hydrasession, we're all about exfoliating. So we're exfoliating everything, and we're exfoliating the dead, dry skin on our lips. The only thing that we're not doing today that we do have, I just want you guys to know, is we do have a 3-step exfoliating treatment for your hands called our Satin Hands. And it's got a hand softener, an exfoliant for your hands that comes in either fragrance-free or white tea and citrus. And then as the hydrating part, a lotion, okay? So I'm scrubbing this, getting rid of the dead, dry skin. For the Northerners, when you guys hit winter, but even for us in the South or in Florida where it doesn't really get cold, I think it's awesome to kind of, use it as often as needed. Kids love it. My niece and nephew love it. And so it's great for your skin. So you guys, now that we've scrubbed this, we've put this on, it is officially time to take our mask off, okay? And like I said, I think when you're looking at a mask, you're looking at how easily does it go on and how easily does it come off. And you guys, you're just gonna literally take your washcloth, whatever you've got, You're going to, I kind of re-wet mine again, and that's it. You just take your mask right off. It comes right off. How easy is that? Have any of you ever seen YouTube videos of people like putting on those masks? You're also going to go ahead and remove the scrub from your lips as you're doing that too. So I love this. Even when we do the facial peel in a minute, it has the name peel in it, but it is not a peel. It is still a wipe off kind of mask type of things. Okay, Kim was so smart to take your earrings off, but I'm already fully committed to the earrings. So here we go. Okay. So just comes off really, really easy. Again, you can feel your skin breathing, especially in the combination of having done the microdermabrasion prior to putting the mask on. Your lips feel so nice and silky smooth as you take off that mask. I love it. Comes off so easily. No peeling or losing of eyebrows. No pain, right? No pain. That's huge. I think that's great. They used to have a saying, no pain, no gain, but I feel like we don't need to be in pain. So we're okay. Right? And so the mask comes off easily. All right. Let us know, how does your skin feel as you're taking that mask off? Okay. Now we get to do one of my favorite things, which is our Hydrogel eye patches. Kim, tell us about those patches. I know you love them.
I sure do. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have all of this charcoal mask off while I talk about the hydrogel eye patches. So we talk a lot about our everyday skincare in Mary Kay, which is cleanse, moisturize, eye cream, and then, of course, our boosters and serums. And then we talk about supplements. So pretty much everything that we are doing on our skin today is supplemental, and the eye patches are no exception there. So they are really super juicy, and they go a long way to help to get rid of dark circles and puffiness in that very delicate eye area. They are suspended in quite a bit of very, very moisturizing, hydrating gel. And really, at the end of the day, the only thing that separates us from looking like wrinkled old women is the amount of moisture that we put on and that we ingest and that we retain. And so that formula that these eye patches are suspended in goes a really long way in helping us to retain the moisture that we put on there. So they're formulated to go on under our eyes 2 to 3 times a week. If you have a full size, then of course you've got this 30 pairs in here, which can easily last you 3, 6 months, just depending on how often you use them. It comes with a cute little spatula, so you don't have to work so hard to get them out. But if you have a sample, you just want to make sure that you are holding that container flat, because it's got a ton of juicy goodness, and you don't want to let that juice get away. You're going to want to put that all over anywhere where you need an extra boost of hydration. And you want to put the pointy side closest to your nose. And I like to try to get the whole patch as close to my eye as possible without poking myself in the eye. Oh, wow, look, I'm big. So you can see the 30 things in there. They're cute and pink, and there's tons of goo in there that is keeping us looking marvelous. And we just slide it on. So the fun thing about this is that it kind of forces you to not talk and to kind of be still, because the more gabbing you're doing, the more they slip and slide around. So it's kind of forcing you to shut up and be still, which is sometimes really good in our busy lives. Just kind of stop like we're doing now, and yeah, pay attention to yourself, love on yourself, touch yourself, make sure that you are feeling good and looking good. So these are the patches, and they are preparing us and protecting us from the next step. Oh, this is my favorite. I
All right, we're going to do our Revealing Radiance facial peel next. And like Kim mentioned, I typically love doing, remember we do our eye patches 3 times a week, like she mentioned. And so typically before I before I mask on charcoal Wednesdays, do my facial peel. And on Sundays, I'll do the pink mask. I'll kind of protect that eye area by doing those hydrogel eye patches. And so we're going to do the last step in our really strong exfoliation. The hydrogel eye patches are actually part of our hydration step. So we kind of moved into that with this, but we do have one last step in our exfoliation step in the super exfoliation system, which is our facial peel. So Christine, walk us through putting on that facial peel.
Awesome. Thanks, Vera. So yes, our wonderful time Time-Wise Repair line is amazing. So it includes this wonderful facial peel with glycolic acid and removes dead cells from the most superficial layer of the skin between dead cells so that they are shed from the skin. To make the formula suitable, Mary Kay has combined glycolic acid with the soothing botanical and marine extracts. And I absolutely love that. So again, you're going to take a little bit on your finger, middle and ring fingers, and you're going to dab on your forehead, dab on your nose, dab on your cheeks, dabs on your chin, and go upward and out, circular motions to defy against gravity, right? We don't want to be pulling down on our skin. Whenever we can, we go up, up, up. And you might feel a little bit of a tingling. Tingling is good. Tingling is awesome. Tingling means it's working. However, if it's burning, then you need to remove it from your face. But it shouldn't be burning. You should be fine. It's going to be fine. And it absolutely leaves your skin just amazing. And like Farah mentioned, on Mondays we micro, on Wednesdays we charcoal, and on Fridays we facial peel Friday. And I absolutely love the way it makes my skin feels, again, like a baby.
All right. Thank you so much, Christine. And we got to let our facial peel dry a little bit. And remember, just like I mentioned, it will dry, but we won't have to peel it off. It's going to wipe right off when we dry. And while we do that, I get the opportunity to hang out with you and introduce you guys to me and my Mary Kay journey. I started my Mary Kay journey almost 15 years ago at this point. When I started Mary Kay, I was practicing law full time. I'm a lawyer by trade. And I very often get asked the question, Farah, how on earth does a lawyer wind up selling lipstick with Mary Kay? Okay. And that is a great question. And I will tell you, my cousin who lives in Connecticut calls me one day and she's like, Farah, I'm so excited. I just started a brand new Mary Kay business. Well, let me tell you guys, I didn't know anything about Mary Kay. I barely ever washed my face. I certainly didn't wear makeup. In my mind, what I knew about Mary Kay was that it was for people that wear makeup, and my cousin wore makeup, so that made sense for her, but it would have never crossed my mind that I would do something like this. I was working 60 to 80 hours a week at the time for one of the largest law firms in Miami, teaching Sunday school at my church, had a whole bunch of craziness going on. But I ended up going with her to her national sales director's house. We walked into her house. She had a pink Cadillac Escalade in her driveway. She was dripping with jewelry that she had earned with Mary Kay. I found out she was the youngest national sales director in Mary Kay history. I found out that she was one of the youngest, women to achieve the position in her company. And you guys, I caught a vision. I caught a vision for something different. And different things are scary, okay? But I caught a vision for what if. And I decided that day to take a chance on me. I love when Kim used that languaging, and see the what if, because here was my thought process. Although I had no experience with selling, although I was not a skincare or glamour girl, I did understand that when a woman looks good, she feels good, and that the beauty of giving the women the opportunity to look good was to give them the opportunity to instill confidence. Because when I tried the product, I gained greater confidence. I started feeling more confident in my ability to do other things because I was being successful in my Mary Kay business. I gained skills in other things as I gained skills to build my Mary Kay business. I stepped out of my comfort zone consistently. I shot for goals. I had never kind of had little girl dreams and goals as an adult. I had just gotten into the rut of everyday life thinking this is how it's always going to be. And so I'm so grateful that even though my mother was not that excited when I came home and said I was going to start a Mary Kay business, that I took a chance on myself. I decided to start it anyway and kind of grew from there. Within 7 months of starting my Mary Kay business, I joined the top 1% of Mary Kay as a sales director, earned my very first Mary Kay career car. I've been driving free throughout my career. Have had the opportunity to lead and get to know tons of women. And I always tell people whether Mary Kay would ever be for you for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, I'm so grateful for the things that I've learned, for the things that I've gained, for the opportunity to represent this company. Mary Kay was an actual woman that started this company back in 1963, as you heard, with the motto of God first, family second, career third, enriching women's lives and do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that impressed me because when I was a corporate lawyer in corporate America, that was definitely not the motto. I was also impressed by Mary Kay's commitment to phenomenal products. You guys have now experienced some of the products. All of the products are hundreds of thousands of tests are done on all of the products before they ever touch your skin. No testing on animals, either here or abroad. Abide by higher level EU standards versus just the standards in the United States, which only bans 11 products from skincare and glamour. The European Union regulates and bans over 1,300 products, and Mary Kay is sold in Europe, so we abide by those higher level standards. And so I've just been impressed the more that I've been a part of this company, this culture, being around like-minded people who are about something and women that are not tearing each other down, but lifting each other up. It's just all been amazing. And I've absolutely loved every step of my journey and have been grateful for every step of my journey and for the people that I get to do life with as part of this business. And so you may be listening in and a little bit intrigued by what you've heard and a little bit intrigued about Mary Kay from a business perspective. And if that's you, definitely feel free to connect with your consultant. She can answer any questions that you might have. You will get a call from your sales director after this so that you will have the opportunity to, give your opinion of everything and find out a little bit about Mary Kay. And starting a Mary Kay business, if it's something you're interested in doing, is actually very, very easy. You can start a Mary Kay business for as little as $35. That's kind of our e-start. It includes your personal website, credit card processing, training at your pace, one-on-one training with your sales director, along with global training. So you can do that. If you want to have samples sent to people similar to how you got samples for this Hydrasession and maybe in other experiences that you've had, then you can add on the $45 eStart Plus, and it's going to have more tools for your virtual business, product samplers, or you can do the Pro Start and add on from the $35 for an extra $90, which includes full-size products. And of course, if you want to do some product experiences with people in front of them, you'll have all the things you need for that. And the cool thing is, you guys, the first and only decision you have to make is, do you want to start a Mary Kay business? And then you do that 35. And then you have time to decide if you'd like to add that eStart Plus or that $90 Pro Start. And your sales director is going to walk you through and guide you through making the best decision for you. And I really appreciate that, because you are in business in Mary Kay for yourself, but you're not by yourself. So connect with your beauty consultant. If anything we've said about Mary Kay from a business perspective intrigues you and you'd like further information, we'd certainly be glad to welcome you to our business. All right, you guys, our Revealing Radiance facial peel, feeling so good. Tingled a little as you put it on, but feeling amazing now. And it is officially time to take our facial peel off, okay? And so, ladies, first thing that I always do is I kind of take off my hydrogel eye patches. Okay, my eyes are feeling nice and rested and hydrated. Love this. Oh, everything just feels so good, wide open. Again, just like you saw us do when we were taking our charcoal mask off, I'm going to get my washcloth and I'm just going to gently remove that facial peel from my skin. Comes off so nice and easily, feels so good. So you guys, as a recap and refresher, this is our super exfoliation and super hydrating experience. So as part of our exfoliation, we started off with the main exfoliant, which was our microdermabrasion scrub. Of course, we did our eye makeup remover and our foaming facial cleanser first. Then we did our microdermabrasion, typically done once a week on Mondays. We didn't close it up with the second step of the microdermabrasion, which is the pore minimizer, because we purposely wanted to keep our pores open for our charcoal mask, which is typically done on Wednesdays, but when you're doing it by yourself. Whew. And then we did our Satin Lips scrub, which was amazing. Okay, got the dead dry skin off of our lips. And now we have done our glycolic acid facial peel Fridays. That's my favorite time to do the facial peel. Okay, all of these supplements that support your skin health. And now it's time to kind of really move into that hydration phase. Okay, super exfoliation, super hydration. And there's nothing better for more targeted hydration than our HA plus ceramide hydrating booster. All right, so this is a booster. And I often get asked, well, what's the difference between boosters and serums and all of the supplements, right? We once did a class called Boost Them Serums and Supplements. Oh my. All right. Because there's a lot to know, right? But that's why it's awesome to have a beauty consultant, because she's going to guide you through every step. And our HA plus ceramide hydrator is a booster. It's one of our 4 main boosters that we have as part of our clinical solutions line. Our clinical solutions line represents all of our derma cosmetics products. Derma cosmetics are products that not just have cosmetic benefits, but they also have dermatological benefits. So they cross over into the higher level dermatological space. And so the HA plus ceramide hydrator is one of those. HA stands for hyaluronic acid. Ceramide, the 2 active ingredients in it are hyaluronic acid plus ceramides, well-known items to help support skin health and keep your skin looking nice and young. And what does it do? It hydrates, okay? And so we just did all that exfoliation. Now it's time to do a really, really concentrated boost of hydration with our hydrator. So when you open your boosters, it's kind of like a teardrop, okay? Very, very thin. So it's very often one of the first things you're going to use. If you're ever confused about order of products in general, you're always going from the thinnest to the thickest products, okay? So I'm going to do my booster, my HA plus ceramide hydrator. And you guys, it's just an infusion of hydration for your skin. It is amazing. So in regular daily use, if you are feeling like I really just want to add more hydration regularly, this booster is where it's at to support that. Your pores are nice and open, and you can just literally feel your skin soaking up the hydration from that HA plus ceramide hydrator. Woo! Feels so good. Now, to seal the deal, we're going to literally seal with our moisture renewing gel mask. So, Kim, take it away. Tell us a little bit about that moisture renewing gel mask, please.
Yes, ma'am. It is high time that we seal it all in. So, this is yet another wipe on, wipe off mask. It's a favorite of mine because I definitely always find that I need some extra hydration. And so we're just going to do the same thing that we did with the charcoal mask and put on a nice, even, thin layer all over. Now, this one for me, even in the places where I get oily, I'm slathering it all on in a nice even layer because that hydration just feels and looks so good by the time that I rinse this off. So it is very, very cool when you put it on. You'll feel how cool it is, especially after taking off that after taking off the revealing radiance facial peel. And everything's just wide open right now. So all of that glycerin, all of that niacinamide is just getting right up in your pores where it needs to be. So this is the only mask that you can sleep in. It's the only one of the masks in our Mary Kay catalog that you can sleep in. And I know right now, as you're putting on this nice thin, even layer, it kind of seems like Kim, what in the world are you talking about sleeping in this mask? But I promise you, give it 10 or 15 minutes, you'll forget that you even have it on, and it does not stain any of your bedding, your pillowcase. None of that's going to be all over. And when you wake up in the morning, you just do your regular skincare just like you ordinarily would. Cleanse, boost, serum, moisturize, and eye cream. And you're going to feel a big, big difference when you do. As soon as you rinse this off your face, it's going to be, whoo, 10 times different.
All right, you guys, let's hydrate those lips. Remember, we exfoliated them. This time to hydrate those lips. You can feel that they're ready to get that hydration on as well. So, Christine, tell us a little bit about that Satin Lips Shea Butter Lip Balm.
All right. Yes, this is step 2 in our Satin Lips set, and it's antioxidant-rich moisture with vitamins A and E made from shea butter and jojoba, which mimics the body's natural oils to moisturize and protect your skin. Basically, you want to put this on every day. You can put it on at night, or you can put it on in the morning before you put on your lip gloss or your lipstick. It's just awesome. And you just take a nice little layer, put it on your bottom lip, put them on your top lip, rub them together, and mwah, ready. She ready.
Love it. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have completed your first or maybe 10th Hydrasession happiness session. So let us know, what is your favorite product that you either tried or heard about today? I don't know. I love them all, and I love this opportunity to use them all together because my skin just literally feels like it's breathing. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and kind of take that gel mask off. It is amazing. Okay. And so we're so excited that you joined us today. Our goal, our mission, our passion in Mary Kay is to make sure that we are blessing women and helping them love the skin that we're in. So we hope that we contributed to that today. If you are getting a prize or something from your consultant for having joined us, and you have to send her the code word is Cadillac. Okay, so text her right now the word Cadillac so she knows that you were on, and so that you can take advantage of our Hydrasession deals. There's certain deals that are only available this evening. So let's kind of walk through them. Okay. So text her Cadillac so you can take advantage of the deals. Well, first of all, we have our specific Hydrasession happiness travel roll-up bag, and you can get this bag for free as a gift. How do you do that? All right, so let's talk about it. So we have our Hydrasession happiness deal. So we have our whole line of the exfoliating products you tried today: the Voluform cleanser, the Microdermabrasion Refine, the deep cleansing charcoal mask, the scrub, the revealing Radiance facial peel. That's this top line. Then we have our nourishing items, which are the hydrogel eye patches, HA plus ceramide hydrator, the moisture renewing gel mask, and the Satin Lips Balm. If you were to get all of the exfoliating products and all of the nourishing products separately, you guys, it would run you over $318, including putting it in the travel roll-up bag. Today, you can get all of your exfoliating and all of your nourishing items for $240, and your travel roll-up bag comes free. Oh my gosh. Some things we didn't dive into today, but that are some extras that you may have heard about or want to experience. I did talk to you a little bit about the satin hand set. Traditionally, when I do my super exfoliation and my super hydration, I just always include satin hands, even though we didn't do it today. Then we have our Voluform lifting serum for a little bit of extra lift, our eye renewal cream, and our Voluform day and night cream as well. All right. So if you have never done a full beauty experience with your consultant, or you haven't experienced all of these items individually, make sure to connect with her for your next date. If you haven't tried some of our glamour, if you're missing out on trying some of our skincare, make sure to connect with your beauty consultant. We are so grateful that you were here with us today. Thank you for supporting your consultant. Thank you for being here. We will see you next quarter, same place, last Monday of next quarter. We will be here. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day.